불멸자 잡히면 밀리겠는데요. 근데 광전사가 안에 있어요. 이거는 저희가 왼쪽 붙여주기 전에
합쳐지기 전에
네, 이거 빨리 줘.
오나요.
자, 김동환에게 불멸자 오기 시작하면 큰일 나요. 불멸자 오기 전에 어떻게 잡아야 돼요? 돌 때려요. 목고 왜 때리고 있어요? 목고.
여기서 와, 카메라 다 잡아먹나요? 둘러싸서 역전 펼쳐졌는데
보시니
떨어졌어.
이런 상황에서는 되게 좋아요. 들어주죠. 소돌이.
서영돌이.
잡아보면 잘했어. 폭폭은 안 무서워요.
밀고 들어왔네. 18이라는 안쪽에 폭풍.
다수기 순사. 그래도
지금 무시무시하죠. 댄스 보여주는 안성원 선수.
전종급 체제. 맞기 쉽지 않습니다.
이거 어떻게 맞춰 막아야 되는
밀어내는 안성원. 집에 약속다. 혼자.
잘 떨어지 기가 막히게 떨어지네요. 이번 시즌 최대 프로토스.
What's up, my nerds? We're back here in beautiful Busan at Yeonmi Beach, and we just saw Seed slap down MC in that first game.
Oh man, did he ever. Total builder to win. Great reaction by Seed. Very impressed with his decision making once again. Those IM Protosses, man, they're just like those IM Terrans, those IM Zergs.
And they're just pretty good.
But MC, don't worry about him yet. He wants to win that Flathead GSL Championship Screwdriver Trophy.
Yeah, man.
As much as anybody.
As much as the next guy.
But yeah, guys, get on Twitter, hashtag GSL.
Please do that.
Last time I checked, it wasn't trending yet.
You guys are messing up.
Listen, you're at a bar craft. Cheers. Finish your drink.
Finish your beers.
Whoever has smartphones, hashtag GSL, then pass your smartphone to the guys that don't have smartphones.
Then log into
and
Twitter.
Hashtag there. If you're sitting at home on your computer, there is no reason why you haven't made a Twitter account and hashtag the GSL.
Now, as you can see here, MC is really one of the Protosses that we ever end up talking about on this kind of grand scale. So if Seed wins this, that's huge.
These are the things that will happen, in fact.
And again, this will be, what you can see down here actually on the screen, but if Seed wins, then suddenly I am as a champion from GSL with each race, which is pretty insane when you think about it.
That's right. And I mean, the amount of championships that they have, they just hoard them. It's actually kind of gross. They have 7 championships out of something like 11? No. There's there's like 15 championships so far, and they have basically about half the championships.
Yeah. When we consider how many other teams there are and everything like that, that's huge. The MC, he's kind of the Protoss with more history, whereas the Seed is a little bit more the dark horse here. But this is just huge, guys, if MC wins this. And the Protosses in general, especially when it comes to the finals, don't tend to do that well in the GSL.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? Something else I want to throw out there. Look at this. Cycling champion to defeat all 3 races in the finals, and ST's that also. I feel like that this is a magic card of MC where it's like cycling champion. It's like an ability he has.
Unlock cycling champion. No, it's funny because, MVP, a lot more championships to slaying Terrans. I've lost count of how many games I've cashed to him in the finals where he beats the Terran, whether it's here or WCG or something else. Actually, no, WCG, excuse me, but in many of these other events. So also you can see MC, like we said, a lot of history here, where Seed fell off the map and now is back.
Yeah, he plummeted down to nothingness and he's here again. I tell you, he had a nice opening, and that's going to give him a lot of confidence going in. Even a one-game lead is something that just completely impacts the way that you play for the rest of the season.
Well, that's going to give you some of the momentum that you need to get going here.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what to expect from these next few games. We're going to have to see. Seed is a very unpredictable player. And he's the kind of guy that does strategies that nobody else is doing. Which makes it very difficult for MC to prepare against him.
That's true.
Again, MC does have the experience on his side. He's been in the booth on stage more than anybody, so that's something to keep in mind as well.
I feel like it's not just strategies that he prepares for people. He also reacts amazingly well. And he showed that last game because I really feel that was a complete reaction of what he scouted from MC.
Yeah,
it might have been something he was really wanting to do going in, but he scouted, saw that what MC was doing was weak against it, and did it. So that's the most deadly type of player, someone who can prepare builds that you're not going to be prepared for and can also react viciously.
Yeah, exactly.
He can be the Cobra or the Mongoose.
Oh, wow.
I'm happy with that one.
That was good.
That just came to me right there.
You're funny, Artosis, and you're handsome.
Well, he's planted the seeds of victory. Can he pick them up?
All right, guys. It looks like we're about to get this going, and we're going to find out if MC can start coming back right now. Our Seed's going to keep this ball rolling. We're here in Busan, in beautiful South Korea. South Korea, the mecca of esports, the biggest, bestest gamers in the world. We're going to see who's going to be a champion in just a few hours with Seed up against MC here in the GSL Codes. All right, in the bottom left, we have our player. He's up one game with his solid, smart play. He is
AGIM Seed.
Seed, one of my favorite players to cast, actually. I love the way he plays this game.
Agreed.
And going on now to, we see some Seed supporters in the audience. And now in the upper right, we have our Protoss player. He's the richest pro gamer right now based off winnings. His ideas.
SKMC.
So much money this guy has.
Oh, God. It's silly, actually.
We should have been better friends with MC starting last year.
He's my best friend.
No, he's not, Artosis.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I guess you got a good point there.
Look at
the
that beautiful
the sun is setting pretty quickly here.
That's right, but don't worry. We got a light shining on us right now, brighter than the sun.
Yes, we do. Get that fixed pretty quickly. Note they're both checking for proxies. On one-on-one maps, you can just make two gateways right outside their main base or even inside their main base, and that can just be auto loss.
It certainly can, especially if you're trying to do something like a rush to Stalker. That can be basically impossible to actually stop, so they got to look for that. Now, map is Daybreak, a big map. Not a good map for Blink Stalker plus Observer. Not really. And for that reason, sometimes it's a better map for things like DTs.
Yep.
For Robo Expands. Of course, Phoenixes are always a possibility. We'll have to see when they time out the gases, see if we can pick up anything from that.
Phoenix builds are so good these days.
Yeah, they are.
If you just know when to pick up what, or when to pick
That's one of the hardest things in the whole world.
Well, do I pick up the Immortal just because it's going to be out of commission?
Yeah.
Or do I pick up a Sentry because I can kill that quickly? You know,
it's ridiculously hard. And notice that MC,
I don't think it's been figured out yet either. Sorry, go ahead.
MC actually blocking the gas of Seed, taking his own gas, and he delayed it a little bit. Pretty well done. Did he lose his probe? No, it looks like he didn't. So that's really great. He's got to feel happy about that. And now he's actually getting out there as well.
Now, he should have noticed that there's an absence of a pylon there inside the main. MC does have a pylon planted outside of MC's main.
Don't forget that's something you can do just to make sure that your smart opponent realizes it and gets scared.
Yeah, he might not even use that.
Yeah, could be, could be. The place that it's placed at, though, could be pretty good to proxy something. We'll see if he actually goes for that. And in fact, MC's probe saw Seed's probe run away, so we'll see if that gets checked out. Seed right now not getting his second gas still. This is actually a huge... Oh, dude.
He's going to do a...
He's going for the same build, it looks like.
Yeah, only it's going to get in there even faster due to the location of the Robo.
Yeah, did I not say something about him doing this like 4 times? Oh, okay, so Twilight Council. If he's going up to DTs, he could be in trouble, but if he's going Stalker here...
Blink Stalker
like
to expand or something.
Which is a totally fine build. You can actually go Blink Stalker basically anywhere right now. We will see only 1 gate added. That's making me scared. He is making a sentry as well, so that points me towards Blink Stalker a little bit more.
Pretty sneaky to see to do basically a more polarized version of the same build from game number 1. Now, when you're doing this, you're going to send in the Warp Prism, excuse me, and you want to, if you're the person being attacked with this, you want to get your Stalkers to shoot down their Warp Prism, and I think he's going to get a Dark Shrine.
Yeah, he is, and that means he's not going to have many gas units. He's going to have a Stalker or 2 maximum, a Sentry or 2 maximum, and that's just not the amount that you want.
If you notice the position here, he's just going to fly over the Dark Shrine with that.
Yeah,
and see that, and he's going to be like, okay, I'll make a Forge.
Well, not even a Forge, just make an Observer.
Oh yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, just make an Observer. You could make a Forge and make cannons in his main or something if you want to do, but
well, here he goes.
All right, here we go.
His Warp Gate's actually a little bit slower this game.
I know he's going to drop right over there.
Oh god, this is really bad news here for MC. And as long as he can keep that Warp Prism alive, he's going to be in good shape.
Those Stalkers, they need to get over there. They need to hit the Warp Prism.
Looks like he's just trying to get as many units as possible right now. The problem is that even if the Dark Shrine finishes, Seed can easily go ahead. Where's all his Warpins actually? He does have his own in the mineral line, which is a big deal.
No, he's not supply block. What the hell?
Oh, there we go. Some nice micro. He is starting to catch up. He does have a couple Zealots out there.
He's going to dump this stuff back out over here on the other side, but he needs to do it quickly.
And more units. He does have.
Oh, he can actually micro those up in the Warp Prism, and he did.
Very
so
well done.
Nicely done. Now the Dark Shrine is finishing. And that needs to happen like yesterday.
And look at how many probes that MC has fallen to. He's down to 17 probes.
Look, no, MC's not canceling that gateway back there. Look at that. Just as the probes that get over there to get that Stalker, zip, he goes right back up in there.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
MC has got 1 DT at this point. What are you supposed to do from here?
Yeah, I mean, even he can, he can kill the Zealots, but at that right now,
does not matter.
He has an Observer coming over here. Wow, it looks like MC's going to lose game number 2, and a real shocker here, as Seed is just the guy picking the right build orders on the right maps.
And there we go.
That's going to be a GG. Wow.
Really
Look at this. You
interesting.
can see in Seed's face, he's saying, I think I got this.
Yeah. 2-0 with the same exact build.
Well,
this
slightly
time
different. One proxy, but...
Yeah, it's true. He did proxy.
So they
but
a little bit
close
sooner.
by air as opposed to Daybreak. I like the proxy of it. This is a pretty big deal, and MC is definitely in a lot of trouble at this point.
Absolutely.
Seed could just keep doing this, and MC has to decide: is he actually trying to win GSL by just doing this one build? Do I go for a build that's safe against that? It's hard to say. Because so many builds nowadays are so greedy, and if you do something really safe against that, then a greedy build is going to be good against what you've done.
Look at this, that's MC's girlfriend in the front of the hat. That's right. I'm down here to support MC.
Hopefully she doesn't dump him for Seed after this, tasteless.
All right. Seed probably saying, all right, looks like I've got this. I just make the right next few decisions. MC, you can see they're visually shaken, not happy with the way these games are going right now.
Yeah. You know what he's saying in his head right now, tasteless? Little maybe twice in a row.
Well, you know,
4 gate, Warp Prism all in.
It's funny because there's an order. I mean, you know this, but for viewers, there really is an art to the order in which you pick your build orders.
Yes, this is brilliant so far.
It's like when we saw Nesty when it came down to the rubber match and everything's on the line in 6 pools. Totally throws off his opponent. And that's what we saw there with Seed. He did an all-in-one game. Then he did an even more dramatic version of the same all-in. Yeah. The second game. And, here's what's going on with MC. MC's sitting there thinking, damn it, I'm not even getting to use the builds that I prepared. And that's actually what happens when you do an all-in like that. MC had a whole plan, guys. He was like, okay, I'm going to go to DTs. I'm going to expand. If he does this, I counter. Game number 1, we didn't even really get to see so much of what he had planned there. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, C goes, no, I'm blindsiding you with this all-in.
Yeah.
If you are not absolutely prepared for what I'm doing, what you're going to do this game does not matter.
Could he do it again?
You know what? I could even see him doing a standard game this game and then game number 4 doing it again.
That's
That's
funny.
a wicked mix-up.
You know what I wouldn't mind too is seeing him do like the 4-gate Colossus all in and just be like, you know, if you don't play like pretty reasonably greedy against that and you do like an expansion, that can be hard to hold, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if Seed picks up more wins, one more win like that, he can actually 4-gate for the rest of it, and statistically,
Yeah, you
should
could just
take one.
cheese every single game.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter, man.
Craziness.
Right. Yeah, looks like we're going to go ahead and take a look at the replay here. We're going to get that up on screen for you guys in a second. Now, as you can see, he was chrono boosting back here at the gateways, and you always want to do that with this build. Now, also note the decision at points in time to top, okay, like that, into the Warp Prism. Now, had those 2 Stalkers actually been killed up, this game might have looked completely different. Now, watch. You see, now again, chrono boost over there. Now, as the Stalkers are getting shot at, boom, right back
So
up in there.
red,
Now,
too.
he can actually bait out, watch. When the Stalker tries to shoot him again, I believe he does it. Well, if he had done it, that laser,
he's
the
baiting
laser
and he
has to
jumps.
connect. The laser has to connect to the other Stalker to do the damage. It's not like when a Marine fires where you just hear the sound effect, the damage has been dealt. So he's actually milking out very important Stalker shots and then picking them back up like that. And it was micro like that. And, you know, Seed's not even one of these guys we think about when it comes to micro, but I guess we should now.
Well, you know, it is good micro. It's really well done. But yeah, I still wouldn't classify him as a micro player by any means.
No, but he's
very good
clearly
tricks up
got
his
the
sleeve,
goods.
though.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean,
The sun has now set, and I'm in my natural nerd habitat.
That's right, the darkness.
I don't know. I
Makes us not much unlike a vampire.
Yeah.
And in fact, guys, when the sun is at its highest, he sparkles.
Yeah, and I also sleep in a coffin. It's weird fact.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
yes.
of course.
Well, who wouldn't sleep in a coffin? You can get some nice designer coffins out in Seoul.
Oh, yeah, man.
Mine's lined with velvet. It's so soft on my skin.
It's a coffin for 2, ladies. Now, I don't know. By the way, guys, get on Twitter and hashtag GSL. If you don't know how to hashtag because you're a newbie,
Shift and 3.
hold shift and 3.
And if you're somewhere else,
guys,
you have a weird keyboard.
maybe it's the pound symbol. It's the tic-tac-toe symbol.
There you go.
There you go. Universal language here. But get on Twitter and please do that. You can tweet at us or just tweet anything. I'm watching, hashtag GSL. Because if that gets trending worldwide, that does help esports.
It truly
and
does.
if it doesn't get trending worldwide, esports is going to go. He's going to die and go away forever.
Yeah. And you guys
If it's
don't
not
want to go
trending
back to life.
You don't
before
want
esports.
that.
You know, there's BC, there's AD, and there's
Before esports. Back before esports.
That was a terrible time.
That was a terrible time. I believe they all lived in caves.
Probably.
That's
no one
when-
even knows, to be honest. Without the
I
internet,
don't
who can
remember.
tell?
All right, dude. Looks like it's going to be time, so get ready, my nerds at home, for our 3rd PvP. Is he going to, Seed, excuse me, is he going to do this? Is he going to close this out with a 3-0, or a 4-0, excuse me? Or is MC going to come back? We're going to find out soon here in beautiful Busan and Hyundai Beach. I'm Tasteless. With me as our toast is This is Esports. But more important,